A John Deere 7R Trike, I have officially seen it all. Hey, what's going on everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to new mods for Farming Simulator 19. Today we've got 19 mods for you. For all platforms we have 9 new and 9 updates. And for PC and Mac we have 1 update. Let's check them out. First up today, new mods for all platforms. We have Old Kiwi Farm from Kaz64. It is here. Congratulations, my dude, and welcome to Old Kiwi Farm. Here you're going to find 52 small to medium, oddly shaped fields that are very worker friendly. And must I say, the map, the FPS is incredible on this map. An easy place to start farming on several average fields. The map has quite a bit of detail wherever you look. This is an older feeling map, loosely based on where Kaz64 actually grew up here in Hawke's Bay, and he invites you here to see it for yourself and see if you like it. It's got a BGA, animal dealer, and sell points. They're all old and give the feeling of being kind of run around. The map is seasons ready and custom precision farming ready as well. Has extra fruits with custom made textures, has placeable areas spread all over the map for you guys. Great for multiplayer. Just a lot of fun. I also want to thank Kaz64 for sending us over ahead of time to take a look at. Absolute wonderful work, my dude. Let's take a look at the PDA for you guys. Here it is, and we're kind of over here on field 25. What do you get in new farm? Or what? You're going to get 2 fields, plus you're going to get your main farm. And if we go through, both of those fields are ready to harvest as well. One of them is tomatoes, which is awesome. So you guys can do tomatoes on here, and you've also got wheat as well, because you always have wheat, of course. These are all your fields. You got some pretty interesting shaped ones, but again, they're fairly squared off more so than not, so your workers are not going to have a problem. Prices a little bit high, however, they are pretty big fields. They're properly big fields. So 1.2, 1.3 for the larger ones. Then you're looking around anywhere from $2 to $600 or $700, or $2 to $600,000 for all of the other ones. You can see there is some undulation in the terrain as well, so they're not just completely flat. There is a lot of hilly area to this. And of course, right in front of us, we've got your main farm. What do you get on your main farm in New Farmer? Let's take a look. You got your Case IH 7250 Pro, New Holland T6, the Warrior, nice. You also get the Massey Ferguson, my favorite starting combine, love it. You also have the modified version of the Pterodos T440. This is going to allow you to do sugar beets and potatoes, as well as tomatoes, carrots, and onions. How cool is that? So you already get that. You even have a Load King distinction. That's great to see. AgriLiner, TDK, Free Flow. You got every header you could possibly want. There you go. Plow, cultivator, direct drill. You've got a planter. You also have a fertilizer spreader, front and rear mowers, tedder, windrow, loading wagon. Look at that. You don't see many of those in New Farmer, do you? I mean, it's endless. You got all kinds of stuff. Plus, you have your animals. If you don't want the animals there, just click this and delete it. Then you don't have to deal with that anymore. And we have some custom sheds and a custom grain silo. I mean, it's endless. It's awesome. Yeah. Everything on here, it's got its own purpose. You got a nice little house right here. You've got your building. The big building says Old Kiwi Farm right on there. This is a really, really cool map. You're definitely going to see a couple things like with the animal pens where they are things that you're used to seeing. However, give this a try. Check it out. Kaz, you did a great job on this one, brother. Congratulations on another successful map release. Next up, we have the Quadro Pro Baler pack from Black Sheep Modding. This first mod in a while. And oh yes, you guys can finally do baling and windrowing all at the same time. This includes 8 balers, at least from what I can tell. You've got New Holland, Massey Ferguson, Challenger, and Finn. So you can choose if you want to go with these and just like a normal baler. These only do 4,000 liter bales, so pretty standard bales. You got some different wheel options on these, which is nice. And then you could put a trailer hitch. Now, why would you want to put a trailer hitch on these? Well, because we have the thing that the whole mod's kind of built around, honestly, is the Quadro Pro Baler 4. This holds 4 bales, and you can customize it to look exactly like any of the mods. So you can do Challenger, your New Holland, you got reds and everything in there. Speaking of New Holland, let's just check out the New Holland version right here. So this is going to require 200 horsepower, has a 14 meter working width. So as long as you're using mowers that are less than 14 meters, you can do 2 swaths at the same time, or do it at 12 miles per hour. Main color here, we have at least brown, blue. So you've got all of your New Holland colors that you're expecting. Plus you got all your wheel colors as well. Then if we go over here to the Massey Ferguson, we've got red and black. For the Challenger, just yellow. However, you can change the wheels. And for the Fendt, you have new, old, and black. So there you go. Plus the Quadro for Baler. Now I've got all these hooked up. I think I'm using the Fendt 942 Profile Plus. I believe this is the My Gen 6. I think that's what it was. So let's let's do this because I'm so excited about this. What we're going to do first, let's start up the tractor. Let's unfold the baler, which is going to bring that part down. Then we have to manually lower the windrows, which is just cool. There we go. So drops that there. Boop. Then we can lower down the pickup, and we need to put the loader into loading mode. And then now we can turn that on, and I think just go. It's working. Oh my goodness. Now that's something I never thought I would ever see. And then you can see right here, boom. It's basically like an auto loader that takes the bale, puts it in, and brings another one in. Boop, boop. And these bales are being made pretty quick. And here's going to be bale number 4. There we go. Okay, so bale number 4 is in. And what we have to do is manually unload the bales. Unload bales here and continue going. You might be able to get away with doing this on the run. So we're going to try that. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the speed limit. Well, I guess I'm not because it won't let me. Oh boy, somebody forgot to close the back. And I've already broke it. Good job, DJ. You've already broke it. So make sure you close the back or else it's just gonna do that over and over again. And we got 4 bales in there. Let's go ahead and unload. Can we do it on the run? We can do it on the run. And we had 0 problems whatsoever. This is one heck of a mod. I know you guys have been waiting for something like this. It's going to say, oh, I forgot to close the back again. This is going to save you guys a lot of time. You know what? I don't even want that. It's going to save you a lot of time, a lot of headaches, and check this out. You don't even need the piece on the back. It'll just flick it out on its own. You can run it like a normal baler. Yes, 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 and a little bit more yes, please. And next new mod for all platforms is something extremely unique as well from EY Modding, formerly known as Yagi's Modding, the John Deere 7R Trike series. This is just awesome. 269 horsepower, nice. 545 liters of fuel, 31 miles per hour. So this thing is boogity booking it. You could change up the main color, which is kind of cool, but you can't change up the wheel color or the decal. So maybe in a future update, possibly be able to change those. That'd be pretty sweet. Let's go back to John Deere for now. Glass type, we've got 1 and 2. So basically a little bit tinted or not tinted at all. Designs, we have hazard lights. Nothing on the front. Let's take a look at the back, see what we get here. Nothing there. Yeah, they're all the top. We have a light bar. We'll leave that on, check that out. Wheel setup, if you guys are used to the 7R in game, got the same ones as standard. Wheel weights, wide tires, wides with weights, rear twins, and back to standard again. There is no front wheel change up. And then you've got your engines. So 269, 290, 305, 332, and 352 horsepower all around. Let's go and lease this version right here. Jump in it. And this is what we get. I was gonna say, how do you turn on the light bar? The light bar automatically turns on if you turn on your headlights. So for console players, that's gonna be real cool. And we still have complete independent control over everything else. Hey, how neat is that? That's awesome, man. And yeah, as far as turning radius, well, here you go. It's well, it turns around on itself, and if you go slow enough, you can actually just sit here and do like a 180, which is pretty sweet. So DJ, why would I want to use something like this? Why would this be important? Well, just like with combines, how they have rear wheel steering so they can turn a little bit better, this, let's say you get down to the end of the row, boom, just like that. You basically can turn around on its own width. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy. Let's go down here to a Bale and just show you how quickly and how easily this thing turns around on itself. So we'll come up onto the Bale. Don't get too close. Get my wheel past it. Turn. And it'll actually turn around in less space than the width of a Bale. This looks cool, man. You guys got to get one of these. If Massey Ferguson's more your thing, we got you covered today, too, with the Massey Ferguson 3105 Phantom. This bad boy right here is going to have 105 horsepower, 80 liters of fuel at 19 miles per hour, max speed. We can change up the rim color if you guys want, so we've got all of the colors that you're probably used to seeing from Massey Ferguson. So great to see those in there. Configuration, we have standard. We have a 260 front kilogram weight and back to standard again. Wheel brands, Trelleborg, Michelin tires. In Trelleborg, we have standard. We have a wheel weight, narrow tire, back to standard. And in Michelin, we have standard, wheel weight, back and forth between those. Not a whole lot of customization on this. It is quite cheap. You can't even change up the engine on it, so 105 horsepower is all you get. If you thought the tipper trans wasn't enough, well, how about the trans tank? This is going to be the Trans Tank 120/48 TC pack. This first one, the 120, holds 120,000 liters of all of your liquids, literally. This looks to be a modified version of the version that we have in game, but it looks a little bit too different to actually be true with that. So I think this may be something a little bit custom or something like that. Main color, you can change this up however you like. Looks like we have that oof blue. I love this so much. That looks so good. Rim color, we've got quite a few things in here as well. Again, if you guys are used to A2 Studio, basically a copy and paste of 82 Studio's wheel colors. If that's the case, let's go with chrome. And then design color here, let's change this up to lime green. We'll find out what it does. Starting off with wheels, we have Trelleborg, Michelin tires. In Trelleborg, we have standard and a wide tire. Michelin, standard and a wide tire. Pretty similar stuff through there. And we do have, it looks to be the same stuff that we had on the Tipper Trans 120/48. So you got all those. If you're used to seeing it, good to go. Attacher, we have standard. We have unloading mechanic. What? Unloading mechanics. It's just so it's a pin hitch or a ball hitch or neither. There you go. And then we have a smaller version as well, 48,000 liters, exact same customization, quite literally all the way around. You've even got the same decals on there and the same attachers. Now this one, yeah, I'm still showing unloading mechanics. That looks to be like maybe a copy and paste to the wrong thing. Either way, yeah, this is just a pin hitch or ball. There you go. How's about something from ADA Modding, the ABP modding team, and Black Sheep Modding? Oh yes, the GOWEIL TDD Double Bell Transport Spike. I'm so glad I don't have to say this on Farm Sim News anymore. I keep messing it up. This hooks up via 3-point, and it then attaches to, well, whatever you want. You could run a couple of these if you want. One on the front, one on the back. These will hook up to normal bales, but you can also do some pretty crazy stuff with them. Take a whole stack of bales, so maybe if you guys want to use this with the Tipper Trans, that might work pretty well. And you can even take a cotton bale with these, but only if you got a beefy, and I mean a beefy, tractor. So heads up there, this is out now. If you guys have been looking for a new sheep pasture, we got you covered there too with the Tunnel Sheep House. This pasture holds 65 sheep, so not a whole lot. Polytunnel style construction with polyethylene sheeting. There you go. And the feeding is done in the food bins that are in the field. So you've got that. There's your bin right over there. This is going to cost you $60,000. Daily upkeep is going to be $0, which is great to see. And animal capacity, of course, as we've said, 65. Let's go in here. You see, this is where you're going to buy. Over here is where your food goes. So make sure you guys pull in through there. and then your water will go right there. As far as the wool, I'm assuming, yeah, right over here, wool's gonna pop over right there. There you go, the tunnel sheep house. Your next to last new mod for all platforms today is gonna be the farm supply pack. You can't really see these, can you? I think maybe we should change the pictures of these. Nonetheless, you got a whole lot going on through here. You got little bags, so if you guys are looking for things that you can deal with hands, this is going to be the one to do. So you got barley, canola, chaff, corn, oat, potato. Did I say chaff? I did say chaff. Potatoes, soybeans, sunflower, wheat, silage, straw. All of those, all of the above, you got all that and you're good to go. Comparatively, if 100 liter bags is not your thing, well, go with a 5,000 liter pallet. Here you can find 5,000 liter pallets of the same stuff: barley, canola, chaff, corn, oats, potatoes, soybeans, sunflowers, wheat, silage, straw. You got all of that, even straw pallets. That's awesome. 5,000 liter straw pallet for $1,000. It doesn't look like there's any seed or fertilizer or lime on here. Probably would have broken the game if so, because these are very, very, very cheap. As a matter of fact, you could actually make a lot of money with this. Makes it $5,000 or 5,000 liters for $1,000. Corn normally runs somewhere between $700 and like $900 per 1,000 liters. I just broke the game. Buy a bunch of these and then sell them. Make that money, baby. And your last new mod today is going to be the Wayside Cross. This cross can be placed on pathway, roads, the edge of the field, forest, wherever you would like to place it. There you go. Those are your new mods for all platforms today. But we're not going to stop there, because we have 9 updates as well. Hopefully we can get through these a little bit quicker. First one is going to be new Bartelshagen. This is going to be version 1.2.3.1. Farmhouse and sleep trigger been fixed. Terrain detail height channel bug has been fixed. And the BGA way station now works with the display. Oh yeah. We also have an update to the map Fichtelberg. This is going to be version 1.001. Farm is now sellable. The farm is now placeable. Precision farming ready. Added point of sale for milk and eggs. The field unevenness has been adjusted. Meadows have been adapted. Egg triggers in the chickens is now visible. Sleep triggers been added, and you do need a new save game to start. So delete your old save and you'll need to start a new one. Your next update for all platforms today is going to be the Massey Ferguson 265. This is going to be version 1.2. Added an option without a cabin with a cap. Oh boy, let's see if we can find that. So let's go to somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Cabin or none. How's about that? So if you guys wanted a Massey Ferguson without a cabin on it in the 265, well, this is the one. Yo, that looks great. How's about an update to the New Holland 8066? This is going to be version 1.1. It's their first update to this, by the way. Added a single option. So now you have 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive, or cabin, or without, or wait, or without. How cool is that? Yeah, we're not done with Massey Ferguson yet. This is going to be the Massey 8600 version 1.0.2. Front weight configurations have been re-edited. Wheel configurations have been changed. New interior animations and new details have been added. So let's go through and find that. So we got 170, 280, 390, 500, 610, 720, 830, 940, 1050, and front hydraulic. Do we have PTO in there? We do, and that front hydraulic is folded. Very nice, looking really, really good. They say wheel configurations have been edited a little bit, so it looks like we're gonna have some new weights with this. At least that's what I'm going to jump off of here. Nothing else is really standing out to me, so yeah, looks like that's gonna be it. And just when you thought we weren't getting any more tractor updates today, the Valtra A4 Series Brazil jumps in here with a new version, the high-tech. Oh yes. New wheel options, added a high-tech version, new weights, engines, motorized options. Oh, this version 2 of the mod, by the way. This was the original right here, so we've got some changes up. 125 horsepower, 630 liters of fuel. Wow, 630 liters of fuel in this little thing. 24 miles per hour. We've got Trelleborg, Michelin, Lizard, all around through there. We've got some very, very interesting tires. Love that version. Front weights, oh yes. Wheel weights, oh yes, those are completely separate. Front fenders, turn those on and off, and we've even got a couple different engines to go from 125, 35, and 145 horsepower. We even have an update to Scooter. This is going to be version 1.1, added sounds, and some improvements. And we can go from 20 to 30 horsepower. Bill, watch yourself with this thing on 30 horsepower. You're going to lose it. Your next to last update for all platforms today is going to be the SO14. This is going to be version 1.0.1. Fix bugs, icon and shop have been changed, and the addition of dynamic cedar elements. I will say this looks very, very good. And your last update for all platforms today is going to be the controllable weight attacher joint. I think formerly known as the ACS weight pack. Is going to be version 1.1. Manual height and tilt adjustment has been added. Mod icon has been changed. Mod name has been changed, and height and tilt controllable game base weight's been added as well. So there you go. And your only mod update for PC and Mac players today, and your last mod today, is going to be vehicle maintenance. This is going to be changelog version 1.006. Confirmation window for maintenance. Damage is no longer deducted directly. Seasons mod for vehicles that have already had their engine hours or borrowed vehicles from a contract, but starts again as intended without damage. No more error message that appears when something was sold that was not a vehicle. Individual adjustments for the maintenance price for each vehicle. Shorter maintenance now costs less and longer maintenance costs more. Depending on the length of the maintenance, a number of engine hours or days is added to the others. Vehicles are not completely repaired. The maintenance system generally improved to make it more realistic. Description has been adjusted. In-game text have been adapted. Repair feature in the shop has been completely deactivated due to bugs, also for non-drivable equipment. And the automatic engine start can now be activated again. The engine shell function is then deactivated, though. A little bit confusing, but you got a big update for vehicle maintenance. Go get them. Well, guys, that is going to be it for today's new mod video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you drop a like on it. Get subscribed to the channel if you're new, and join the GoWeiL fam. Make sure you turn your notification bells on as well so that you never miss daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. Speaking of daily farming simulator videos, we're going to have quite a few today, as Giants have just released the first set of fact sheets for Farming Simulator 22. I'm going to work up a quick video for those to let you guys know what they are, and then I'm going to start working on the news video, and then we got a little something from A2 Studio later today. All being said, hope you have a great, awesome, wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you guys later. Peace.